black folk always competing with one another. Pull up to the light, you got 20. Somebody else pull up with 22s, and you feel like you less than a person. White person pull up with more than what we got. We expect it. But I get tired of seeing us always compete with one another. We're always like crabs in a bucket. One of us are succeeding, and we want to pull each other down. And there's some people who will pull you down instead of helping you and them get out of your condition, and that is problematic. I wish I had a witness. You think I'm lying? That's the reason why you always get looks, brothers, when you leave church in your suit. You walk in an establishment, you're looking nice, you're smelling good, you are looking like an upstanding person should look. And here you got a group of hoodlums looking at you like you stink and something wrong with you. Looking you up and down and up. And then when you see them looking at you, then they got the nerve to say, what's up? I wish I had a witness. Or then, sisters, when you come to church and you got on your best dress, you ain't said nothing, your hair is done, your nails are done, you're looking good, you're smelling good, you didn't say nothing trying to get your praise on, and that same sister who don't know you from Adam saying, what's she doing here for? Who she thinks she is? Let me tell you something. The reason why you got to ignore Negroes like that is because every time they see you, they are reminded of what they are not. I wish I had a witness. But we've got to put ourselves in a mind frame that does not bring each other down, but that we rise each other up so all of us can be who God has called us. Look, somebody say, is he talking about you? So my introduction, I got to warm up today. Now watch this now. Ease on in today. Now watch this now. When I look to see the condition of our people, something that bothers me is the culture of dating in Atlanta. Now, sisters, y'all ought to wake up right along through there. I mean, every time you go somewhere, 10 to 1. I wish I had a witness. 10 to 1, 10 to 15 to 1, 20 to 1. And it's an imbalance that is occurring between our men and between our women, and we don't know what has occurred. And what has happened is, a lot of times, when brothers strike it rich, they come out the hood. Y'all know where I'm going. I wish I had a witness. Get a little change. Y'all remember, y'all know the same ones I'm talking about. Sign that big contract. Become an attorney. They began to be in Hollywood. They strike it rich. Then they began to date everybody but black women. Now, let me say something before you misunderstand what I'm talking about. Anybody who dates outside your race, you should be able to date whoever you want. But this is my issue. When these brothers in Hollywood and in the NFL and the NBA were asked, why don't you date black women? You know what they said? Because I don't want to deal with an attitude. Now, to our sister's defense, the problem is, brothers don't understand, though she looks like any woman, a black woman is her own individual species. That unless you understand it, you are going to misconstrue passion for attitude. I wish I had a witness. Can I pick it? For the last 4 to 5 generations, the black community has been raised by the single black woman. So what has occurred is God made a woman, but because of society, the woman has had to adjust through divine evolution and become something that she is not. God made her to be a woman, but society has forced her to be a man. God made her to be a nurturer, but society has forced her, in the absence of the man, to be a disciplinarian. God has made her to be a caregiver, but society has forced her to be a winner. So what happens is when you looking at that woman, you look like a woman, but she thinking like a man. So when your sorry behind get in the picture, trying to move in about 2 or 3 weeks, tell my baby what you cooking tonight. I ain't cooking your behind nothing. And you like, well, why you tripping? Why you tripping? She tripping because you got to be more than a man than she is. I wish I had a witness. You got to make her respect you. You got to make her see that you are what God made you. I wish I had a witness.